is you have to take everything from the family. Okay? So now what we have to understand is there are some set of questions we need to. I am not going to get into the healing part of it. We are only going to see, get awareness, and the healing part I will leave it to you. Sometimes the awareness itself is enough. Sometimes you might have to work on it. Okay? So I want all of you to answer some questions and we can discuss about those. That's pretty much what we have to do it. Okay? The more you know about the family patterns, some bit of harmony sets inside you because that is the belongingness of the family. Then you won't fight it out so much. You rather say that, yeah, it's like the family name, These patterns are your family names. Okay, so I belong to this family and I'm getting this from the family. But can I concentrate on the good things which I'm getting? And what is that lesson which I need to learn from this pattern? And that's it. Then the high chances that the pattern will stop. Everything which we have got it from the family are patterns which are defining some beliefs, which may not be working out for you. And that is why, until you understand it and stop, break the pattern, it will continue in your life. Okay? So, what happens is, let us first write one thing. Okay? One thing which is so when it comes to family, from the family constellation point of view, there are two levels of the family. One is the current family, which is husband, wife, and children, and family of the origin, which is parents and above. Okay, so first is write down where you are, right? Acceptance of where I am today starts from there. So, what is that which is affecting the most in your life, in the immediate family, current family? Let's assume you are not married, then it would be your child part of your extended family, right? Like, let's say you're not, you don't have your own family, you're not married, let's say, then you are the child and you have parents. And family of origin is grandparents and above. Okay? So, immediate family is that, and then observe what is it which is affecting you a lot. And it should be a pattern. Choose something like that. Pattern is something which has happened more than twice. And I want you to just first of all write what is that affecting you? What is bothering you? What do you call as your issue? Maybe it's not anything major, it may be minor, but it's there, it's existing, and once in a while it surfaces and irritates you. Sometimes it can be at the level of abuse, it can be anything, or it just could be one irritation. You could be doing it on others too. Please consider that also. I mean, we always think that others are doing for us, but we also could be doing it for others. And we are aware of it, but somehow we are not under the control, or like, I don't know how to stop it types. There could be something triggers and you scream all the time, and then you'll feel guilty. That those are the things which you are doing on others.
So it can I?
Sheetal, tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. So it could be like lack of communication between the members uh, on the parent side, not listening, not sitting and sorting down things and
So,
communication
so
gap. Hmm.
it could be. Is it a pattern? And the
Hmm.
involvement should be in you, that you are involved in that. Either
Hmm.
you are doing it to somebody or someone is doing it to you.
So
Okay.
yeah,
You
someone
should
is
be
doing it.
part of
Yeah.
it. It's not a generalized thing of my family, no one speaks. It's not like that. I'm
No.
specifically about us and something bothering us. I could be the person who is doing, or I could be the receiver.
Receiver.
Either way, okay?
Hmm.
So find out one pattern, meaning something which is occurred many times and which is bothering you and it's affecting you. Okay? After that, next question is why it is bothering you? Answer that question. It is bothering me because focus on the emotions. Focus on what happens every time when that happens to you.
So, Ishana, like I am struggling to figure out the life purpose, and after knowing so much of wisdom and knowledge, I am not able to speak up, do anything. And in family, also, when something goes wrong on my parents' side, they just get angry and then no one wants to communicate, no one, just everyone gets totally shut down. So this is again still in me where I am also still not able to talk and express and communicate and flow. Is there some connection
So
what I
that
am
is
trying to
the explanation of the event or a pattern.
pattern? Hmm.
When that happens to you, what bothers you there? I feel helpless. I feel no one listens to me. I
Yeah.
feel I don't have a place in this family. I feel everybody makes me feel
Voice
I
out.
am
Yeah.
wrong. All of these are what bothers you when that happens.
Yes.
Okay? So slowly it is becoming very internal to you. Okay, so you wrote that. Now I want you to write what do you actually want? It is flipping the situation. What do you actually want? Then,
I should be heard. uh,
okay,
Expression.
so write that down. What actually you want? I should be heard. I should be feeling that I am
My voice
important.
should go out. Yeah, I should express it beautifully. Yeah. My messages should be
I
conveyed.
should be able to convince them.
Convince them. Yeah.
I should be able to feel big. Now I'm feeling very low and small, but I want to feel big. So, all of this is what do you want? Okay? You don't have to just stick to one line. You write how much ever you feel you want. Okay?
Mm.
Now, once you have done this, I want you to slowly think that this is not happening to you right now. Correct? It's not happening. You wish that it happens. That whatever we wrote, what do we want? Now we have to think that this struggle has built up some kind of a belief in you. It's always like this, is one belief. Okay, so there is something which has made you believe that all of this seems to be permanent? Because pattern is repeating many times, no? So some beliefs have made you feel, oh, this is permanent. Let's assume like this. It's going to be permanent because my mother is too much powerful and she never listened to me.
हाँ मतलब whatever you tell them, whatever you express them, they are just not going to, and none of them are going to understand. So it's been the pattern always, and हाँ कोई समझेगा ही नहीं उनको कितना भी
हाँ,
बोलो.
कोई समझेगा
हमारे
नहीं,
point of view
is your
समझेंगे ही नहीं.
belief. And that is the belief which has made this as a pattern. Or it's mutual in the sense the pattern happened so much, so much, so much that now you came to the conclusion that, no one will understand anyway.
So I feel what I have learned also over the years in this 10, 13 years, if I come up with something, will people understand? So it's
Okay, so
something.
hold on to that. Those are all the symptoms. Those are all because of this thing. Okay,
Hmm.
this is the we
Hmm.
are trying to find out the
Yeah, yeah.
core belief which is coming from the family. And if you break this, everything will get into different
The zone.
shape.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wrote what beliefs are the reasons.
Hmm.
Okay. I want you to now think these beliefs are actually stopping your wants, which you wrote. It's like
Wants.
these beliefs will be actually opposite of your wants. Read your whatever you wrote now. What do you want? Just check that. These beliefs are actually opposite. These beliefs are one which are saying your wants will never come.
Hmm.
Correct? It's the
Yeah,
opposite of
like
what.
they'll not understand. I can't convince. कितना
Ah.
भी बोलो कुछ नहीं
So they
होने
are
वाला है.
just exactly opposite of your wants.
हाँ.
Okay? So as long as this belief is there, your wants will never come. Right?
Hmm.
It's exactly the polarity of the pendulum.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes and no. Hmm.
Now, read those beliefs what you have written many times. And then you need to think where else you have found, apart from this pattern, where else you have found this same belief? Like it can be a behavior, it can be characteristics of somebody also. You don't know. You have 100% is seen it somewhere and felt it somewhere. It may be like how you said, even when I have learned so much, it's your professional career, let's say, there also you're finding. So it is like it is there in that also area also. It may be you are finding this behavior characteristic of somebody somewhere in your office
Hmm.
or you're finding in somebody in your relatives.
So
Where are you finding it?
I picked up a Reiki book to draw, make notes so that maybe, I'll take it up further or teach. But then again, that self doubt. Will people understand what I'm giving it to them? I mean, will I
So
be
where
able
have you
to
seen this self-doubt?
self doubt?
Yeah. It can be self doubt, it can be powerful, overwhelming, or how do you say, authoritative characters in your life. Then you think
Authoritative
about
can.
this Reiki teacher who seems like a too much of a powerful teacher also. So you may find like these characteristics everywhere.
Ah.
It's not yours, it's someone else's. That's what I'm trying to say. So,
Hmm.
where all you have seen this kind of a thing? Who else is doing this? Who else have the same kind of thing? Who told you as a child? Who is the reason to for you to build this belief in your head?
Because whenever I wanted to do any hobby or anything, it would be my dad. I mean, um, nothing is going to happen. You just do the academics. So no hobbies were allowed. I was good at painting. Nothing was allowed. So I was always stopped. So what I wanted to do was, sidelined and undervalued and never allowed to do that. So gradually it just
Yes. So in your case, you will see that I have seen this coming from father.
coming from father. And even if I put something to across my husband,
But my question to
come up,
you is,
yeah.
where else have you seen self-doubt? That is a different thing. Have you seen self-doubt in your father? He doubts himself. Have you seen self-doubt in your mother or
No.
grandfather, grandmother? Somewhere it is coming from. Because if we have that belief, everyone will give us that same experience. Your father is giving that same experience to you. But
Mm.
where did you get this self doubt from? Maybe from father only. If he doesn't believe that,
Ah.
he doesn't believe that in himself too.
Hmm.
Probably. So you have to dig little deeper. That where else have I seen this? You will find somebody having one aspect of that. Maybe it's like you can call it self doubt or somebody who's tried and tried and tried but never successful. So it can be that also. And you might be thinking it's self doubt, but it may not be self doubt. It's I've tried many times, but nothing works for me. I'm unlucky. Can be that. So once you've figured out where have you seen this, naturally I suppose that it's in the family, wherever you have seen it. Okay. So then you have a clue as to, oh, I'm getting these things probably from these people. Probably. We are not sure. But probably I'm getting these things from these people. Okay? Now what I want you to do is, if you have an object near you, keep that object and think that it's the representative of this particular person.
Hmm.
Or you can just put it self-doubt or unsuccessful or whatever that is you have is the issue you've written. It is that.
Yeah. Feeling small and unable to express.
Ah.
Yes.
So that is the object representation.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, so you are sitting here and in front of you there is an object, which is that. I want you to hold the object in your hand.
It's making me choke.
Yes, that is how that personality is feeling. So hold it and you become that personality which is undergoing that, which has that. And just in your head, ask the question, what is it I'm supposed to learn from this? Or why this is happening to me? Randomly, you will get some words and some ideas. Just write it down.
Am I
Don't,
not listening clearly? That is what is coming.
whatever, just
Hmm.
whatever you get it, write it down.
Hmm.
And don't think that, am I making it up in my head? I don't know. Maybe you're making it up. Maybe. But then it's going to help you out. So just
Hmm.
write down what this personality is there, which is experiencing all of it. What is the reason? Maybe to learn something, or maybe to get out of that, to break that pattern because it doesn't feel good. How do I break the pattern then? Ask that personality itself.
Good.
And then don't have any logic, just free flow and write it. lot of
Right.
one second, Sheetal. Maybe there are a lot of emotions. Maybe all of that. Until you clear those, until you acknowledge those, maybe you don't get this awareness. So start writing that what that personality feels. You said like I'm feeling choked already. Okay, so let's write down that. I understand I'm getting choked. Okay, next what? Like that. First peel off all your emotions and then when you are little bit of calm down, free space, you will get why this is happening to you. What is there for you to learn?
What is this coming? I have to align myself.
Whatever that is, you keep on asking question and keep on writing it down. That. You know what? After the session, you sit and then do it. Do it until you should not have anything more to write. Okay?
Mm.
Once you're done, you collected all of this now, which in you had not seen it like one bundle. Okay? So you make it, that's all now bundled and kept in a page now, in a sheet of
Mm.
paper. Okay? Now you recognized, at least if you're able to recognize same pattern with somebody in your family, you just tell them, look, whatever I've written in this sheet is yours. Take it. In your head, you say that, take it. I have realized what I need to realize from this. Now I'm not going to keep this pattern anymore. Please take this. Push it away. And tell yourself in your mind that is not belonging to me. The only lesson is belonging to me, and I have got it now. When I got the awareness today, I got it. Experience, I don't need anymore. So I'm just returning it back to you. And that's it.
Right.
And then you see now, okay, next time when the whether the pattern will happen or at all is what you have to observe.
Mm.
Slowly you'll start seeing some changes. And you'll wonder, oh my God, how come these people are listening to me? These people are nice to me. And sometimes fear also will come. Maybe it's temporary. They're just behaving it like this, but they will. No.
They'll again come back
Tell
to the
yourself, no,
same.
I've given up the pattern. No, it's not going to be like this anymore.
Mm.
Like that, you need to keep on reminding yourself that it's written, it's gone. Okay? Because
Yeah.
we belong to the family and we want to be belong to the family, it's very difficult for us to let go of these, first of all, beliefs. Because we have kept the belief as a glue to our family,
Mm.
even though it is not working out for us. Okay? Now, what happens is you have to ask yourself sometimes the question, what is the cost I am paying to be belonged? And these are the cost we pay to,
Health challenges.
to undergo things. We are willingly keeping the beliefs. That is a cost we are paying so that we are belong to the family. Next, you have to think that I don't want to pay this cost, even if I'm not going to be belonged. Can I face the fear? What happens worst?
They'll reject you.
That we are not very sure. We are believing that. We are assuming that.
Yeah, because that has been the pattern always.
So we have to tell ourselves. The pattern is the fear of the rejection, so we are doing the whatever pattern.
And paying the
We
cost.
have never faced the rejection. We've always avoided it by undergoing the pattern.
Ah,
So we have to say that, okay, what if I just do opposite? Let them reject me. Let me see what happens to me. So in your case, I don't want to explain only to them. I will leave it.
let them.
Let them and let me see how I will feel the rejection. Because I want to see it once and get over with it. I want to experience that rejection once. And I have to see what will happen to me. Will I die? Let me see. It's like that. You have to face it once.
Mm.
You have to become completely bad person once to know what it is to be a bad person. And then something changes. Okay?
Yes.
So keep working on certain few other things in life which are bothering. Go deeper and try to see where this is coming from, why this is coming from, what is it protecting me from, and then what worse can happen.
Where this is coming from, why this is coming from,
Yeah, so
and
all of the question which we answered,
yes.
and what worse can happen to me.
Mm.
Let me see that. Bring it along. It's like that. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so
It
now
was really amazing. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
thank you. Let's keep doing these processes. I'm sure life will change a little bit somewhere in a good way. Any question or we are done? People can unmute and ask. Thank you, Shiraz.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Tell me,
Like,
Rakshit.
suppose people are treating us poorly. So, like, suppose maybe as Nishan told, they are not giving credit for, or for some reason they are treating us poorly. Is there like it's our subconscious self worth or belief or identity that might be causing that?
It is. It is not might be. It is.
Okay, okay,
If you treat yourself as high and mighty, everyone will look at you as high and mighty. If
okay.
you feel that I am low, I'm not good, then everyone else will tell you you're not good. Okay, here is the fact. I'll take example of music again. If you're thinking that I am the greatest singer, but you are actually cannot sing, what is the fact here? Fact is you cannot sing well. You can't just think, assume in your head that you are the greatest singer. No one will tell you that you are greatest singer. Correct? So
Correct.
first you have to know the fact where you are. And then if this is the level I want to go, then you have to do work hard to get there. But when you get there, you know you're good. At that time, you have to know that I am good. Only then others will tell you you're good. See, this is the difference. If you're terrible and you're just trying to tell yourself, I am the greatest affirmation you will put, I am the greatest singer, that is like gaslighting. That is wrong. That is where I'm trying to say accept and know where you are right now. And what do you want? That's why we wrote here, no? These things are happening to me, and what do I want? If you don't know what you want or where you are, how do you go there? But a lot of people will say, like what Sheetal said, no, I keep doing, I've done so much, but then no one actually takes it from me. That is a place where she's already learned, tried, and she knows that how good she is, but she's not able to, get that output, right? So
Mm.
that means there is something is there in her head which is actually defining, and everybody is doing the same thing for her. Got the difference, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
We
It
can't
could be some
just
people
lie
are
to
having
ourselves. Yeah?
imposter syndrome, ma'am. Some people might be having, so they might not judge themselves or
What is
evaluate
imposter
themselves.
syndrome?
I mean, they think that they're not enough, even though they're enough.
Okay, so then you have to disprove yourself.
Right.
How do you disprove? There are a lot of situations in your life you would have been really, good, and people have noticed and everything. Then remember all of those things and tell yourself that, look, I'm actually good. This time actually people have told me that I'm really good. Then you know that you're enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in those the thing whichever we did with the family, there are two other questions which I actually did not. One is to write down five things which are amazing you have got it from the family.
Mm.
This is again like disproving stuff. Okay? With the same person only. If you have written, like if Sheetal is writing, my mother don't listen to me. But then she can say that, okay, what are the five things which my mother has listened to me? And she acknowledged. So like that. Okay? So why we need that is we need to disprove our beliefs, what we have believed. We need that. Okay. Any other question?
Ma'am, I have one. Like you said, what worse can happen if we become the bad person? Even if we have reached a stage and then still we are not heard, then how is it is still the problem with uh, our
You've reached
vibration
the
and
state, then still you are not heard means there is something else which, because if you have reached the stage, then you will
Hmm,
be heard. If you're not
hmm,
heard, that means you have not reached the stage.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
There is something else which is actually making you feel little low, or you're acting, you're playing low.
hmm.
All because we want to be belonged.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, that is also true.
Okay, because let's assume that you are agreeing to things. Why? Maybe because you want to be with the family members. Though it is
Hmm,
not okay for you, it's just okay, fine, because this is the only way I can be at home. I can be with other people.
hmm,
Okay. And see, many times, many people will act dumb, no? We all have done that. You know it very well, but still you say, oh, is it so? I didn't know about it. Something we make them feel they're bigger.
hmm,
Why? Because there is a benefit for us. We want something else. So we'll just say, yes, 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 whatever you're saying is fine. Can you give me that? Something like that. Correct? So our behaviors are always how to make myself belong, how to get what I want. So if people are not listening to you, is what if you feel, ask the question why they're doing that. No one will just not listen to you. They'll also tell you are wrong, you are that, why this is not right. Something they will tell you, no? So it's also could be you are not listening to them. You are not including them, maybe. Or maybe somewhere they have felt that you don't give importance to them.
hmm,
So it is not just listening, it is, do you feel unimportant? Then maybe you are not making them feel important. You feel you don't have any place, then maybe you are not giving place to them.
hmm,
So there are very um, see these things when you start thinking, retrospecting, they will pop out.
hmm.
Very good thing is to look at all the people in your family and how they are behaving. They will give you hints. What's happening inside you, they will tell you.
Mm.
It's not that.
Ma'am, ma'am, like for example, like I will take my thing. If actually, when you told, I wrote down as my, I wrote my relationship with my parents. And then you said where you are seeing. Actually, no. Actually, what I saw now happening with between me and my husband. So it is like maybe I was
Yeah,
seeing that
that
and
no, that's
happened.
that's the second level, no, where you have
Uh,
seen means
I
would
was
have essentially would have first written this is the thing happening between me and my husband, where you
uh,
would have seen it's with my parents and me.
yeah.
That's how you will go. But anyway,
Yes,
you jumped there. Okay.
I jumped there first. So here one thing is that there because maybe I'm a child, so they are elders, so they are not listening to me or I'm being ignored. Actually, I wrote I'm being ignored. This is the
See,
thing.
that is the logic you are putting it to
Huh,
convince
huh,
yourself.
huh,
That is, I am a child and their parents.
yeah,
I
yeah,
should
you said
listen to
yes.
them.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now, husband is like father. I mean,
Hmm,
they're not like father. We look at father in our husbands.
hmm, hmm,
So he is doing that to you. You are a child anyway. Your father never
hmm,
listened to you.
hmm.
Your husband is also not listening to you because that's what you asked for. And what are you giving the reason? You're saying that I'm a child. No. So they don't listen to me. I am supposed to be listening to them. Same thing. We
So now
only replicate.
how I but now I'm very I'm like I'm good enough, but I don't know how to come out of that, ma'am. I'm not able to
How to
find
come
them.
out is giving back everything to your father, writing a letter, whatever we wrote, and just giving it or handing it over to the father and saying that I'll give you place there as my father, not in
Okay.
in the place of my husband. That's different. You have to constantly tell yourself that that's the father.
Hmm.
And what is the cost you paid to be
Hmm.
belonged as a child?
Hmm.
Believing that he is the elder one and you should listen to them and he need not have to listen to you.
Hmm. Hmm.
That is
Yes.
the cost you paid
Yes.
to be belonged as a
Hmm.
child. So when you understand that, you are no more a child. So it's over. And human to human, everybody should listen.
Hmm.
Only love will flow from above to below, not these beliefs.
Hmm. Hmm.
You love your father, that's it.
Hmm.
But you don't have to listen to everything of his.
Okay.
I can always say, no, you're wrong. That's how you should start thinking.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then this relationship will start changing.
Hmm.
So write lot of things like a letter to your father and all that, and then visually think that visualization is like I'll give it to him and whatever. That is like returning all of the things. But there'll be one factor which you're supposed to keep it with you. Parents always gift us one, at least something, like a lesson, ability,
Hmm.
talent, something
Hmm.
comes, and that you need to keep it with you. That's
Hmm.
where I said, what are the five good things you have received? That is for you.
Hmm.
Rest all you should return it back.
Hmm.
Not the whole thing. Then what happens, if you're returning the whole thing back to him mentally,
Hmm.
energetically, pattern will continue. Why? Because you're supposed to keep something with you. Until
Yes.
you keep that, the pattern will keep happening. That is why I
Hmm.
told, what is the lesson for me? That lesson you are supposed to keep it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You understood, right? What I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
If you return that also, again pattern will happen.
Hmm.
Until you realize that this is what I'm supposed to take it from my father and I'm supposed to keep it with me. It may
Hmm.
be a life lesson, it may be talent, it may be abilities, and that you keep it with you. Return all the rest.
Hmm.
Same thing you have to do with mother also.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Nishant.
I have some things to say. I think let Reed speak first because I always speak.
Okay. Ritika, tell me.
Hi, thank you so much for the session. Like you were saying, just start noticing the behavior of your family, and they will tell you what's happening inside of you.
That
For
is like step
example,
number 5 or 6.
right? Like, for example, like my relationship with many people in my family is not good. Okay. And I have, like, I think this past year, I have understood how I'm being treated, or how wrong, how lowly I'm being treated. And so I have started, standing up for myself and doing the things for myself. Now, even like with my father, I feel like his love is very conditional.
I
Like,
know. It will be like that for everybody. You are no, you are not sailing in a separate personal boat, okay? You are there with us.
isn't parents' love
There is
supposed to be
nothing called
unconditional?
unconditional love in this world, okay? Please understand this. Even mother and the child, love is also very conditional.
I mean, I love my nieces and nephews unconditionally. I only
No,
have love.
no, no, sorry. Because your nieces and nephews, you love them. Do you love somebody who's going on the road? No. There is a reason. There
Yeah,
is.
there is a reason, but it's not like a transactional give and take.
That is at the different level.
That's what
Unconditional
I'm
love doesn't exist.
but that's
Especially in the
what
current
I'm
world, doesn't exist.
That's what I was coming to, like with my father. So I'm
So you
feeling
know
like,
what,
to,
Ritika,
to
let us
get his
accept
love.
that it's all conditional. Let us accept that.
I mean, it's making me feel like I'm tired of having to claim it or fight for it, do something to get his love.
That is where I'm trying to say, accept that it's very conditional. Now let us jot down what are the conditions on which he works on. And how it depends on what is that you want. Okay, you want his love or you want his whatever he, let's say, materialistic stuff. You make the priority. And what are his conditions? You see, is that possible for you? This is again the cost you pay to be belonged, to fulfill the conditions. Is it possible for you to fulfill the conditions? Then you'll do it. Otherwise, time to say, sorry, I can't do that. But then the cost you will pay, you may not get what you want. But that's how it is. That is the learning you have. How much can I let go? Because how long will you keep fighting? You can't.
Yeah.
So you have to find your own stuff and come to the conclusion this is so much love I can get from my father. Accept that. You can't change it because you tried changing it so much and that's where you got tired. So now you say, okay, I'll accept. What worse can happen? I'll create my own world. One step at a time, Ritika. You will get there. Whether you want it or not, you will get there, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Don't worry.
It definitely moved something within me. So thank you.
You know what? It works out when we take a bold step and say that I can't do this anymore. And I'll face it. Then only different possibilities can open up for you.
Yeah, I feel like I am doing that with my new brand. They have like,
Absolutely. So stay put. Nothing happens overnight. You should continuously put all your effort and energy towards
yeah.
it, then it happens.
Yes.
That's
Thank you
good.
so much. I have tears.
As I said, you're in our same boat, okay?
There.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I have just two. You said you had two questions, Ishani. I
Did
thought you
I?
said, and I thought you said only one, and you didn't say the other.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, just one pointer for Meghna and one pointer for Reet or Ritika, what her name
My
is?
name is
Ritika.
Ritika. The thing
Ritika,
says
okay.
Rit.
Okay. So for Meghna, I was just trying to understand, like, if she can ask herself truthfully, does she behave like a child in that relationship, maybe to her husband or whatever? If she doesn't need to tell that to anybody. If she just answers that truthfully, if she actually behaves subconsciously like a child, maybe there's the answer for her, is what I felt.
Okay, related to that, what I would like to say is, um, with father also, she wouldn't have behaved like a child. She would have felt that he doesn't listen to me, and I don't feel good that he doesn't listen to me. But the reason she puts it is, I am the child, no. So he need not have to listen to me.
So that is the reasoning she's giving.
That is the reason she is giving to make sure that her relationship with the father works. But that
Hmm.
becomes subconscious. Now
Okay.
she doesn't expect any authoritative man in her life to listen to her actually. Because she has made that decision that he need not have to listen to me. So what she has to understand is that feeling, no, she should check that feeling. What feeling she felt with father, if the same feeling is coming up with the husband, then she knows she hit that jackpot. It is the father thing only. All
Same
then
pat.
she has to do is reorient herself with father relationship. That's all.
Hmm.
And this will solve.
Okay. And one thing for Ritika, I just was trying to understand, like, if she can truthfully probably ask a question to her is, do I unconditionally love myself? If the answer, she has to know the answer, and
No,
that's
Nishan, no one knows what is unconditional love, okay? Please, I want to know
no,
it.
I will
Somebody
not
tell
agree
me.
with that. But even for whatever fair idea you have of
The
unconditional,
reason, why we don't know what is unconditional love?
we've never
First,
got
let
it.
us define love. There is no definition. For each person, it's different. Then, how do you tell about unconditional love? No, it's just not possible to know what is unconditional love.
I have a slightly different view in the sense, okay, see, you might not be able to define unconditional and love, both of it, but from whatever fair understanding you have of it, do you do that to yourself? Like, for example, in her case, if she can even see that, if she can see the difference in the two, I think the core issue will be understood internally, is what I feel.
Because according to me, if I ask everybody here, everybody says, yeah, I love myself. That is why I'm fighting, no?
No. If you truthfully answer, the answer will come as no.
Exactly, Nishant. I don't know what is the truth about love. I definitely feel that I am loving myself. I do feel.
That's a facade because you're not looking at
But
it realistically.
but people may say that I am not loving myself on based on what? Based on their definition of love. Because we think that we are loving ourselves. Okay, there may be some other people who are thinking that I'm not loving myself, I'm really bad, they may think. But there is a definite problem in understanding whether we love ourselves. Instead, let's not use the word love. Am I supporting myself? Am I standing up for myself? Am I making sure that no one is putting me down?
Honor myself.
These are the things. Am I taking care of myself? Okay. When I'm feeling sad, am I consoling myself? These are very easy for us to understand. And I suppose that is what is love.
Fair. I think it's about the clarity, whether you understand it in its like definition form or whatever. I think if you even have the clarity of like you're saying,
So, for
am I
example, in case of Ritika, she said, I'm so tired of trying to get his love. It is tiring you, right? Now let's stop it. Let's start from there. Let us stop that trying to get his love. Now, again, I'll say that what do you mean by trying to get his love? Maybe she's saying that I want his attention. Okay, I want him to sit with me and have food. I want him to accept or, hear my plans. I want him to help me with my plans. These are all probably what she is calling it as love. Okay? Now, in that case, she has to do what conditions he has to fulfill these. Whether he'll be able to do it or not, may not.
To get
And
married.
then,
To
huh?
get married. That's all he
Huh?
wants from me.
See,
Wash
that
off his
it may not
hands.
be agreeable for her. So, in that case, she'll have to see that, okay, then I can't expect all of this from my father. So, I have to do it on my own now. And and then she will discover if father has some soft spot for her apart from marriage stuff. That is where she has to, your question, are you self-loving yourself? So if she is telling that, okay, I can't do what he's asking me to do, so I will do it things for myself. Then something will open up between her and the father. Otherwise, it's a pattern. No, she's asking and he's saying in return, you get married. Then only I'll do everything for you. That pattern has to break now. That's what
No,
I'm.
even if I get married, there is
No
nothing.
guarantee.
It's just, but that's all that he wants from me is to get married.
See, that is also his coping mechanism. He must be throwing that in the air because he knows that then you'll keep quiet. So this is everybody is handling a pattern. Everybody is trying to shut off the other person.
Yeah. Anyway, Nishant's prompt really helped, it helped me to
Think.
think. So thank you
Absolutely.
for that.
So just
And I had one other doubt. So you said that you are the child and you are supposed to listen, right? But I think we're all
No, no,
like
no. That
maybe
is
in,
what Meghana's belief,
okay.
which I'm saying is not true.
Yeah, because I think we're all like maybe in middle age where we're facing like elderly parents who don't listen for their health, so it's very worrying like that. I know it's supposed to be the other way around, but
No, but it's
for their health if they like they don't listen, like do things that will
yeah, yeah.
harm
I know.
themselves.
So when you have an elderly parent, the
Yeah.
equation changes. Okay, so that's a different thing.
Yeah.
But but if you're still going with that Meghana's idea of I'm the child and of course he doesn't listen to me. When he becomes old, when she's trying to tell also, it'll still be the same, and then you'll end up having little guilty later. So it's all the more good reasons for you to break the pattern.
Right.
So in life, whenever there is a pattern, you have to break the pattern, but pattern cannot broken very easily unless you understand what is it teaching me. You have to get that. Like, for example, teaching to Ritika is, do you love yourself or whatever? How much can I compromise or can I create my own world? Is the learning. When she gets that learning, pattern can be broken. Okay? Okay, done for the day, done for the week. Take care, all of
You.
you.
thank you.
Thank you
Today